Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a product review and a tutorial on how to use the Leatherique Rejuvenator oil and Pristine Clean. Now the leather on my car is about 12 years old at this point. It's extremely dry, it's extremely stiff, and though it looks in physically good condition, it's not very, it doesn't have a good elastic feel that newer leather would have. I found some tutorials on this product online and figured that I would try it on my own leather to see how much of a difference it makes. I'll be documenting the process in this video here, and that's just about it. Although this leather looks like it's in good condition physically, it doesn't have much elasticity to it. It's very hard. It doesn't have that soft leather feel that properly maintained leather would have. But to get started, basically what you want to do is you want to find some kind of container to pour the Rejuvenator oil into. Has a very interesting smell, I guess. I don't know. Some people say it smells like leather. I don't really think so, but it doesn't necessarily smell absolutely repulsive, but like some other conditioners, but you know, whatever. Then you want to find an applicator pad. The kit I got didn't come with one. There are some that do. Mine did not. So what you want to do basically is you want to get it on the applicator pad, and then you want to put it on the leather. Now what you want is you want a mirror finish. You want it to look very glossy, because over time it is going to soak into the leather. Now with this product you want to let it sit for a day or two. It depends on your climate. Ideal application temperature is about over 80 degrees, I believe. Where I am currently, it's about 50 degrees, and I think it should be fine because I have a ton of time to kill, and believe that the more I let it sit, the more that it will soak in. So either make sure you're applying it in the ideal circumstances, so above 80 degrees, or just let it sit for longer. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so after you have a consistent layer in the seat, you really want to use your hands and rub it into all the little cracks and crevices, stitching everything. The product needs to saturate the leather. Now the steering wheel in this car has always been very shiny, and I've never felt like I could actually get the leather clean. It feels like there are oils so deeply ingrained in it that I was never really able to clean it out with a normal leather cleaner, so I'm hoping that the Leatherique works much better. Alright, so finally this brings us to the back seats. So, to start, you're definitely going to want to make sure that the seat belts are out of the way. Maybe tie them up here. I'm hilariously bad at this, but you know what? Alright guys, so I finished up the Leatherique on the car. I gave the front two seats another layer. Rear seats, everything is looking quite good. It's about 10 p.m. Wednesday night, so I'll check back in about a day. We'll see where the Leatherique has soaked into the leather. See areas where we need to probably reapply, and then I'll probably end up letting it sit for about 2 or 3 days. Alright, so it's about 2 p.m. the next day, and let's take a look at Leatherique. Alright, so it's not as glossy as it was last night, so you can tell it's already soaked a bit into the leather, so we're going to need to do a second coat today. But as you can see, it's soaking into different areas more than other areas. That means that it's soaking into the drier areas better. The back seat was extremely dry, so now you can see. Yeah, and it's starting to soak into the leather, so we'll be doing a second coat today. We'll let this sit for another day or two, and I'll check back in then, and we'll use the Pristine Clean to clean it all off. Alright, here we are. This is Sunday at about 6 in the evening, and the Leatherique has been sitting on it for quite a few days. I've been letting it sit for quite a bit longer just because it wasn't really that warm. My car's been sitting in the sun for the past 5-6 hours, so it's decently hot in here and it's soaked into the leather quite well. So let's get started with cleaning. Alright, so here we have the Leatherique Pristine Clean, and we'll be using this to get the Leatherique that's been soaking into the seats off. Now, some of the Leatherique kits don't come with a sprayer on the top of the bottle, but the kit I got did. So that's just one thing that you might want to keep in mind if you're getting this kit. You might want to buy a little sprayer nozzle to go in the top of the bottle. Also, you want a towel to just kind of like work in the cleaner. You can see this cloth is picking up a little bit of dirt. That's the oils and dirt that was recessed in the seat and was brought up by the Leatherique. As you can see, it's quite a difference. It looks really good. Let me come over to the driver's side again. Alright, so I did these armrests too. I did these off camera. I also did the center armrest off camera, but that's just crazy. It looks like a brand new seat. Now the feel and the texture, they're not as you know, soft as I hoped that they would be, but they're definitely much more soft than they used to be. It's just crazy how the sheen came out. And the steering wheel, that's the best it's ever looked in my time owning this car. So, yeah, I'd say the Leatherique worked really well. It's just crazy. It's a lot better than it used to be. It also used to be a lot darker. It used to be like dark black. Now it's like gray. It used to be much darker than the airbag plastic. Now it's about the same color, but it's a different sheen too. It just looks much better in person too. So, it's the next day. I've let the Leatherique sit on the rear seats for another day just to see how much softer it gets. My car's been in the sun all day, so it's been soaking in with the heat. So, we'll get started on taking it off. As you can see, so just doing this one little section, it's a whole world different. And it feels much, much, much softer than it did previously. Alright, so now just from the areas that I've done, it looks crazy good. The leather looks super great, and it's no more shine left on it after wiping it off. It's absolutely crazy. It's much more rich sheen, but it just looks brand new. It's crazy what it looks like now. Alright. Looks insanely good. Feels a lot softer than it previously did. Alright, so that pretty much concludes my video on Leatherique Leather Rejuvenator and Pristine Clean. So, if you like this video, make sure to like it. If you want to see more videos that I make in the future, if I ever make a video ever again, because I'm kind of awkward, subscribe. And if you think that this leather cleaner would work good for you, I'll put the link in the description. So I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching.